fuel, give me fire, give me double shot and
Hello everybody and welcome to race number 10 of the season of the NNSCRA Spectrum Cup Series for season number 8. Let's get on down to your starting lap as we're here at Daytona under the lights. On the pole is Allison Ray, next to her, Eric Monaco. Third, Alexander Rowe. Fourth, Cody Smart. Fifth, Jesse Turner. Sixth, Amanda Evans. Seventh, Barry Macklin. Eighth, Christian Vargas. Ninth, Chris Stoller, completing the top 10, Vince Freeze. He's rest your starting line from 11th and 12th on back. And on the final row, we have Levi McIntyre and Zachary Fitzwater. Points coming into this race, they are as follows. Jackie Tang still with the point lead by 15 points over RJ Bishop. And then Vince Freeze has jumped up to third in the points. Allison Ray and Cole Deaver completing the top 5. Deaver getting his second win of the year with Sky Commons. And then you got Burt Crown Jr., Chris Dollarton, and Eric Byrne. Both of them took a dip in the points after those bad runs they had. The same set for Sky Comets and Charles Sanford. Other big gainers were James Ellison in car 25, jumped up 13 spots, is now top 15 in the points. And Amanda Evans has jumped from 30th to 21st. So really good days for them. And now as we go back to the points there, and of course I do want to aforemention the bottom of the points. It is now Stephen Colon as Cody Smart now up a spot or two as to the Benjamin Miles. So we'll see what will happen. If you watched the day race about a month and a half ago, give or take. No, about a month ago. I'm just trying to remember the date. But, of course, that was some great racing went by. Only one caution took play. So we'll see what will happen when we go under the lights, how much different it'll be. But without further ado, let's get those famous words of motorsports. So you already know what to do.
Drivers, start your engines!
There's the command. We are about ready to let loose, and we'll see what will happen when we start off in this one. All 42 cars roaming on off there. Allison Rain, who's been having a really good season so far and has had a few poles along the way, led some laps, just can't seem to get the deal on getting the win. So we'll see what will happen though when we get ready to go back green flag racing here for the series. When we head under the lights, it was great to start off the season. When we came here in the day race, had an unsurprised winner of Michael Norman. Now, buckle up tight, folks. We're going to be here under the lights. Green flag is out, and we're underway for 32 laps. Let's roll. Completing the first lap is going to be Jesse Turner in the 22. Now you see a lot of swapping for the lead left and right here. Coming on by here on this very famous super speedway here. For those wondering when Talladega will be a thing, it'll be toward the 3/4 way mark. We head around 14 or 15, and then that's where we will head for that portion of the season. Now, of course, a lot of these drivers here that you see in the Spectrum Cup Series We'll be going on over to the NRSL side for the respective series in the Outback Xfinity and Universal Orlando as well. So, going to be interesting to see what will happen all together. But you do have regulars here in the Spectrum Cup Series. Zach Winkle, Dylan Young, Austin the Plant, Jonathan Zorlin. Really make a name for themselves there. Chris Dollarton. Some of these guys that are a part of this series. Ooh, before I make that statement. Oh, Deaver! Oh, are they going to hold on? Oh, my word. I don't know how, but they did. Oh, but Schoen's going to get dumped. Tang, the points leader, is also going to spin. Is that a yellow? No caution. Somehow we keep it together and we're green flag. But the top two completely ran away from the pack. And that's Zach Winkle and Dylan Young. Jessica Sheldon, who took that flip at Homestead. See, she comes down pit road and doesn't look like it, so she probably have to bake on the caution to come. Same for Jackie Tang in the 28. Now, I was going to mention some drivers that are making that transfer over from this series altogether to either respective there. Eric Burton right now, he's got no rides confirmed for either series, but he's been having a blast so far with this series here. Make his return to the channel altogether, and he's been doing really good as advertised there. Ace Wild, he'll be making his Cup debut for Season 10. Christian Vargas making his Xfinity Series debut for Season 11. Laura Chung, no word with her yet if she's going to get a ride for NRSL next season. Amanda Evans going to make her Cup debut for Season 10. Dollars in the Plant still just running here in the Spectrum. Cody Smart going to make his Cup Series debut, and that was, at the time of this recording, this has been a little bit ahead of news there, but of course, Cody making his debut for Season 10 of Cup, and Archangel making a big gamble there. Roberto Crown Jr. making his Xfinity debut for Season 11. Monaco making his Xfinity debut as well. And that is about it. Oh, yeah, and Stephen Colon will make his Xfinity debut, I believe, as well, too. So, interesting enough, there is already now top four. Now with Jonathan Zorlin and Lane Sanders catching Dylan Young and Zach Winkle, the car they're going to try to approach is Jessica Sheldon, but she's on turn 4, so it's going to be quite a ways to go. But about everyone in that pack there you see from where Vince Freeze in the 18 is at to where Sky Commons in the 32 is at. Maybe these guys, we'll see. They are really in the top 4. And what's smart about those guys that are, in the rear of that pack, they're single file. They're not wanting to battle. So that's actually a really good sign. However, the main portion of that pack, they are continuing to battle. And that's allowing Seth Cole and Sky Commons to actually reel into the pack ever so slightly. But you see Commons trying to get some breathing room on the high line, not to overheat the car there. Could be from where Mitchell Collins is in the 20 and Cole Deaver in the 3. That could be in that battle pack there. But Jackie Tang with an issue there with him and Jessica Sheldon. That is already in pending news of doom there for them. Especially Tang, the points leader. This is good news if you're Chris Dollarton in the 6. RJ Bishop in the 97. And many others who are up there in that main championship battle. As, by the way, too, we are at the halfway point of the season, so that's where, honestly, a lot of things can really come unexpected for sure, and that's where you're really going to have to focus on that championship battle, primarily the drivers within the top 15, because they have been really, really good. Now, one of those guys I didn't talk about during that time is actually the driver that's in this main pack there, Lane Sanders in the 0-1. Right now, going underneath Dylan Young for that second position. He's actually been very consistent in that singular wireless Dodge. He's had a couple of races where he just can't seem to get out of the hole and get that momentum to get that win there. Now you see Winkle's stuck on the high line. He knows there goes his time in the top. It is over. Now Sanders, he knows Cody Smart just led that whole pack. And so, oh, Vince Freeze, Diego Yepes. Caution will wave. Ellison with a good save. Yellow flag's going to fly. Zorla going to lead the pack down. And those drivers who are just behind, that is wonderful news, especially if you're named Jackie Tang and Jessica Shelton. That is news to their ears. But a relatively small caution taking play here on lap 9 of 32. Diego Yepes, one of the cars we saw go around. He looks like he doesn't have any damage except for the left side of that car. So he may be off the pace a bit. But other than that, everyone got away about scot-free too. So, wow. So Jonathan Zorlin out in front. Let's go take a look what did not bring out the first caution and then what brought out the first caution here at Daytona under the lights. Well, you have to give credit to Cole Deaver, man. That man could drive a car really, really good. And you've seen Austin LaPlante just got in that left rear quarter panel just enough. Bounced off Lane Sanders in the 0-1, so gets saved by Sanders in that singular wireless dodge. And I have no idea how they managed to keep it together. I think you have to give credit to both Deaver and LaPlante for both keeping their cars together. Even with a little contact off Seth Cole in the 24, so you can see he got a little bit of left side damage because of that, and mainly you scrubbed the wall there. So him and Zorlin definitely got some damage after all that. I thought Allison Ray and Cody Smart, they were going to run into the 3, but good job by everyone on the outside line to have good awareness there. But they about had it together, and then eyes on Jessica Shelton and Jackie Tang. See, everyone's about checked up because of the 3. Let's see if we can go helicopter there. And oh, yeah, just a bit of a jumbled mess there. And yeah, Tang just spun out Shelton and Ellison. He actually had some contact with Mitchell Collins earlier. He may have had another driver get into him there. And oh, man, Tang got into Collins in the 20. That's what sent him into a tailspin a little bit, but had a nice little save there. So that's mainly what happened to Shelton and Tang. Now let's go brought ourselves what brought out the first yellow flag of tonight's race. And this is what brought ourselves our first yellow flag there. You see, Vince Freeze was kind of given a little bit of open space for RJ Bishop in the 97. And as a driver, you know, that's the last thing you want to do, especially on a track like this. And Vince Freeze probably did not see RJ right there within that quarter panel. And again, just like the what didn't bring out the caution, just clipped him. And then Yepes is going to go around. James Ellison, the 25, had a damn good save there. And again, I am very amazed this was only the caution with all the cars that got involved there. See, Yepes got a little bit of damage right there on the front end, and then he's going to go for a spin. Oh, Andrew Davis, you lucky dog. McIntyre actually got involved. I did not see Levi getting involved in that mess. And yeah, that's all that who got involved, which again, I am very amazed that that is the yellow flag and all the cars that got involved, because look at this there. The guys even behind, I have no idea how they didn't plow into Yepes. That is absolutely amazing. And Jackie Tang, Jessica Shelton, they have to be thankful for that yellow flag, because that did not come out. Oh boy, I couldn't have imagined what would have happened. Caution's out for the very first time tonight. Jonathan Zorlin out in front. Let's go take you back to the green. Pace cars giving us the 1 lap to go out of the race. They are as follows of no one. See, this is what happens when you have such a clean super speedway race with good racing. Top 10 run now. Back to green flag racing be Jonathan Zorlin, Lane Sanders, Cody Smart, Chris Dollarton, Dylan Young, Roberto Crown Jr., Zach Winkle, Amanda Evans, Eric Monaco, and Benjamin Miles. Let's go through the top 20. We got Zachary Fitzwater, Laura Chung, Zach Flickinger, Dylan Thoreau, RJ Bishop, Jesse Turner, Michael Norman, Austin LaPlante, Alexander Rowe, and Andrew Davis. Top 30 is Christian Vargas, Allison Rain, Sam Oskin, Aaron Macklin, James Qualls, Ace Wild, Charles Sanford, Sky Commons, Eric Burton, and Quentin Moore. And then top 40, Stephen Colon, Mitchell Collins, Kyle Matthews, Brad Crawford, Jessica Shelton, James Ellison, Levi McIntyre, Vince Freeze, Cole Deaver, and Seth Cole. Last 2 cars on the track, Diego Yepes, Jackie Tang. Pace car coming down pit road. Green flag back underway here at Daytona. And Cody Smart not wasting any time whatsoever on Lane Sanders. He is wanting to go to second place and want to try to go for that lead off Jonathan Zorlin. 3 wide, about going for second place. Young's trying to peek underneath Dollarton there, but not going to be able to do it. And you see Sanders and Crown Jr. in the high line with Cody Smart. Obviously, again, this is a 32-lap race, so there's still anything that's possible. And real quick, check with Yepes. He looks like he's actually fairly good up to speed, so I guess that accident really didn't hurt the 77 at all. It actually kept him okay there. The only driver I'm kind of worried about a little bit is Seth Cole in the 24 because, you know, ever since the restart, that car's been dropping there and losing a spot to Jackie Tang, now losing a spot to Diego Yepes. Vince Freeze, Levi McIntyre, and the previous race winner, Cole Deaver, in the rear of the pack. Now, I failed to mention, too, Deaver has won actually 2 races this year, and he actually won it in races 7 and 9. So if he doesn't win tonight, keep an eye on race 11 there, because that probably may be the sign to come as they're 4 wide in the middle of the pack. Zach Flickinger, Lane Sanders, Andrew Davis. Contact between Flickinger and Davis. Oh, no. No. Oh, there they go. Well, you already know what this is. I saw that coming. Caution's out yet again. And the Everingham car is involved. Ellison, Yepes. Yepes going up and over in the 77 is the champion. And that'll bring a yellow flag. And I unfortunately saw that impending doom. Meanwhile, to the front of the field, LaPlante in the 66. Trying to hold off Michael Norman as we are now at the halfway point of the race. Side by side, drag to the line. LaPlante barely over Norman. And a big yellow flag, the big one striking at Daytona. And man, Sam Oskin, Jessica Shelton, Jackie Tang, those 2 drivers are in the rear of the field after getting involved in a really stupid early incident. They made it through and then got involved. RJ Bishop, that's a big blow. Second in the points. He's going to really take a fall. Same with James Ellison. Alexander Rowe, that car's crunched. That car will definitely not be back in the race. Zach Flickinger, there's Vince Freeze. There's Yepes that went up and over. Cole Deaver in the 3, last race winner. Levi McIntyre, Ace Wild, all involved. Mitchell Collins is limping down pit road, as too is Charles Sanford and Sky Commons. LaPlante out in front. Seth Cole, heavy front end damage. James Qualls also involved. Looks like Davis may have actually... oh, yeah, he definitely got involved. Kyle Matthews back end is crunched. I think Seth Cole actually may have plowed him on the... coming into the back straight there. And Amanda Evans also some back end damage on the 26. Well, that was a big slammer, I can tell you that. Caution's out. Take you back to the green. Or actually, well, I will eventually. But let's look what happened. Bring ourselves the yellow flag second time today. Well, we have to start over here. This is where the 4 wide actually began. Allison Rain, your pole sitter, got put 4 wide with Benjamin Miles, Lane Sanders, and Cody Smart. Miles managed to get out of the scenario. Same with Allison Rain and Aaron Macklin. All those drivers got out of that scenario, and good on them for making it out. However, drivers like Cody Smart, Lane Sanders, they were just hoping to not deal with that 4 wide. And I saw Andrew Davis on that yellow line apron area, and I already knew what was going to happen. It was just going to be a matter of time. But you could see they tried the 4 wide earlier. Somewhat didn't make it work, so they thought, why not go again? And then this is where the contact's really going to start on the front straight, exiting the tri-oval. And, you know, that's the last thing you want to see in Daytona is 2 drivers up in the front of the pack, just getting involved right there. And you were hoping just the cars just go into that area, about come to a stop. That way you don't have to worry about it. But Flickinger, Davis, they saved it. Gas is on the throttle. They're in the grass. There's no brakes you can use on that. That's no-go. And then you can see in the helicopter angle, well, you already know who's going to get involved right here. Eric Burton somehow managed to get through that mess. Same with Quentin Moore and Stephen Colon. Flickinger went up in the air. Diego Yepes went up and over. Shelton got into Charles Sanford. Kyle Matthews got into Jessica Shelton. Qualls got into her teammate and Charles Sanford. Oh, Mitchell Collins about had it through it. He ran to Kyle Matthews. There's Yepes. There's Tang. Oh, Yepes got into Shelton. Seth Cole is going to be the one that hit Yepes. And then Vince Freeze does the deed to flip over that Jasper Ford there. And then Deaver also plowing in right there. Oh, man. RJ went up and over. What happened to 97? Oh, he got hit from someone behind there. Man, Rowe got whacked thanks to Sanford and Sky Commons. Yeah, Ellison about made it by, and oh man, just door got shut on him. Oh, Tang was the one that flipped over RJ Bishop. Deaver actually got into Wild. Oh, McIntyre just plowed into Oskin there. No brakes at all. What a vicious lick right there. Holy cow. But that is our second caution tonight here at Daytona. Let's take it back to the green. Going back green, we are getting closer to that 10 to go mark. Out of the race, they include Levi McIntyre, Cole Deaver, who's won 2 of the last 3 races. He is going to be out of the race in 41st. Diego Yepes, Mitchell Collins, Ace Wild, Zach Flickinger, Salmon Osgood, Jackie Tang, your points leader. That is going to be a big blow for him. He's out of it. RJ Bishop, second in the points. Jessica Shelton, James Ellison, Sky Commons, Charles Sanford, Vince Freeze, Alexander Rowe, James Qualls, Andrew Davis, Seth Cole, also out of the race. Eyes will be on Chris Dollarton, the 6th, currently 3rd in points. Top 10 rundown, back to Green Flag Racing. Be Austin Plant, Michael Norman, Christian Vargas, Jesse Turner, Alice Lorraine, Dylan Thoreau, Jonathan Zorlin, Aaron Macklin, Laura Chung, and Eric Monaco. That completes your top 10. Good and ready to go back to Green Flag Racing. Norman trying to do the Daytona sweep here in the Spectrum Cup Series. Green Flag, we're back underway here at Daytona. And Vargas doing what Lane Sanders did earlier, or Cody Smart, excuse me, on that first restart. He just said, the hell with it. Going to the inside line, let's go. Now you can see there's a little bit of left side damage on Austin LaPlante's Blue Line Kmart Special Ford. You kind of seen that left side kind of cave in a little bit. But he's still up to speed. He's doing really, really good in that car. Also, eyes are going to be kept an eye on Alice Lorraine in the 15. That's 4th in points. Crown Jr., he's up near the top 10. There's Dollarton. That's the top 2 drivers that are up in the standings that really need to keep an eye on them there. Eric Burton, don't count him out. He's still hanging around in this pack. Looks like he's got a buckle on the hood. Maybe not. Oh, no. Looked like he did. But other than that, a lot of these guys that are up here kind of doing in the middle there. No, a couple drivers that are in the bottom of the points. They're really needing a good run here. Aaron Mack on the 36, Zach Winkle the 93, Cody Smart in the 88, Benjamin Miles in the 44. Laura Chung in the 2, Dylan Thoreau in the 40, Austin LaPlante in the 66, Brad Crawford in the 33, Quentin Moore in the 96. Eric Burton has lost the pack. So now he will have to rely on a lot of things to come the way, primarily not having Chris Dollarton win. But outside of that, though, Bird's going to get another really redeeming points day there after another race before we had a bad run happen over at Homestead, Miami. Crown Jr.'s gotten the lead. Can't get the block. Here comes Young. Here comes Sanders. Here comes Fitzwater, Cologne. Michael Norman all on the inside line, as well as Turner and Brad Crawford. Now, Crawford, remember, in the day race, that 33 car went up and over. And he probably had one of the weirdest flips I've ever seen out of any Daytona race, where it was just a very slow, gradual flip over and got back on 4 wheels. And now tonight, here he is up in the main pack trying to battle for this win in that Oakwood Home Chevrolet. Now, his teammate Charles Sanford got wrecked out of the race, so he is representing his own brand and team there, and he has redeemed himself big time there. It's a nice block by Zachary Fitzwater. Michael Norman in car 21 trying to sweep both the Daytona races. Now, only one driver on this channel has managed to make that work, and that was Kyle Keith. He did it in the season that he won the Daytona 500, which was season 4. Won the day race on a green-white checkered, and he won the night race on a one-lap shootout. Norman trying to do it the old-fashioned way, and not having to rely on a green-white checkered one-lap shootout to help get that job done. To do it, though, he's got to hold off a bunch of hungry drivers here trying to capture a win. And for the most part, from what I'm seeing here out of this whole pack, I believe about every one of these drivers here are looking for their first win of the year, with the exception of Turner and Eric Monaco. Those are the only two drivers I could think of right now on the top of my tongue that haven't won a race this season, that would like to get their first win of the year, other than Michael Norman as well. And a few of these drivers are also looking for their first career win in this series altogether as well. So a lot is on the line today. Real quick look at some of the drivers in the back of the pack there. Amanda Evans, Kyle Matthews right now in 24th and 23rd. Eric Burton 22nd. Survived the chaos, but won't get a top 20 day unless a miraculous last lap crash happens and he gets by it. Now Crawford and Christian Vargas now going to go the inside. 3 wide for the lead. And you see a lot of these drivers, they're going to be swapping left and right. So that team communication is really going to have to come in the point. Even manufacturer communication as well if necessary. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be dealing with lap cars. I think it's just a little early. I think we'll check back when we get to about 3 to go. But I think for the most part, I don't think they're going to have to deal with them there. Now, Dollarton's main worry about from the 6 car is Allison Rain, the 15. Remember, Dollarton's third of the points. Rain is fourth of the points. Oh, there goes Michael Norman around. Wade Sanders, the 0-1. Caution will wave. Norman will cross the line 21st, but this changes everything. As we're on lap 27 of 32, being 6 to go right now. Christian Vargas out in front. I believe, the key word believe, we are going to get either a green-white checkered or a one-lap shootout to determine the winner of this race. And man, that was just an unexpected crash, mainly just a spin. Sanders with some left side damage to that singular wireless Dodge. That's all from what it shows. Eric Burton got saved on that yellow flag there, and that was exactly what he needed. Michael Norman, I think his chance to go for a Daytona sweep, that looks like that is out the door. But it also will depend on how many laps go. We'll go back to green flag racing to determine to see who's going to win this race. Caution's out for the 3rd time today. A very small accident taking place, though. Vargas out in front. Let's go take a look at ourselves, our 3rd caution for tonight. Welcome back. You have not missed much. Take a look. We brought ourselves our 3rd yellow flag here at Daytona. And I'm kind of curious as to know what the heck even happened, but looks like Fitzwater kind of went up the course a little bit there and probably didn't see Zorland on the inside, so actually, no. Zorland actually came down to Sanders. Going into Fitzwater. Going into Michael Norman. Again, a very small caution with Norman going around. That's what brought out the yellow flag. Fitzwater got some right side damage. And then Sanders going to get a little bit of extra contact from all that being loose there. Fitzwater takes the whack on the left side door of the singular wireless Dodge. And Zorland just about avoided the 0-1, so Again, a very small caution taking play, but very lucky overall. So we'll see what'll happen here for the rest of this race. Vargas out in front. Let's go take it back to the green. Let's see how many laps to go we'll have when we go back to green flag racing. Well, a green-white checkered is going to be the display of this race here. We'll see who's going to get the win. Nobody out of the race after that incident. So I just wanted to show that right there. 24 cars still out on the track. Let's just go for the full field rundown here as we're on turn number 2. Christian Vargas out in front. Second, Stephen Colon. Third, Allison Rain. Fourth, Dylan Thoreau. Fifth, Eric Monaco. Sixth, Chris Dollarton. Seventh, Zach Winkle. Eighth, Lord Chung. Ninth, Cody Smart. Bleeding the top 10 is Brad Crawford. Let's go through 11 through 20. They include Benjamin Miles, Aaron Macklin, Dylan Young, Quentin Moore, Roberto Crown Jr., Jesse Turner, Zachary Fitzwater, Austin LaPlante, Jonathan Zorlin, and Lane Sanders. 21st, Michael Norman. 22nd, Eric Burton. 23rd, Kyle Matthews. 24th, Amanda Evans. So I have a feeling from where Crown Jr. for the most part on up have a realistically best shot at the win. But the best ones are right now currently within the top 7. They have the best shot at going for the win. Unless some really drastic stuff can happen. And we've seen it how it's been playing out this season. We saw it at Texas earlier on where the leader just blew up out of nowhere. So, I mean, anything is still very, very possible in this race and in this series and in this season. So we'll see what'll happen. Pace car's going to make a dive down to pit road right about now. And here we go. Final time, we're going to go back to green flag racing. Who's going to get the win? We're going to find out. Green flag, we are back underway for a green-white checkered. Dylan Thoreau's going to move Allison Rain out of the way for third. That's good news if you're Stephen Colon in car 31. Already making quick work as these drivers. One last look. Norman working on Lane Sanders, but I guarantee you that 21's going to push as hard as he can, but he's going to be SOL, so no Daytona sweep for Michael Norman, the 21. Meanwhile, towards the front of the field, here comes Colon looking for the lead. Off Christian Vargas, looking for a major upset. Keep in mind, this is a driver dead last in the points. But look at Lord Chung, look at Cody Smart working up there to the front. Monaco's going to look to the inside, however. Lord Chung with all the help. White flag, final lap at Daytona. 1 lap to go. Here comes Chung to the inside, 3 wide. And Chung better be careful. That UPS Ford is right behind her. Aaron Macklin behind Smart. Dollarton, he may leave tonight as the points leader. Here comes Cody Smart in the 88. Lord Chung went up high. Macklin looking 3 wide, though. Here comes the M&M's Pontiac. Oh, Chung not going to make the block. Here comes Macklin, 3 wide. The car that he was in last season is pushing him. Come to the checkered flag. Dollarton not going to make a move for the win. Aaron Macklin finally redeems. He wins at Daytona. Wow. I couldn't speak the name of Laura Chung for whatever reason. I had a tongue twister, but Aaron Macklin gonna get a huge, monumental win after how horrid he had last season of a start, the whole season, and then how horrid this season has been somewhat. He has redeemed major, and he has won his first ever Spectrum Cup Series race, and his first race he's won on this channel. Congratulations to Aaron Macklin. And a fun fact, too, this car actually won the Daytona 500 a couple seasons ago, too, so now it just won a night Daytona race. Top 10 rundown, finishing on the results there. Aaron Macklin getting his first career win. Chris Dollarton, safe to say he will be the new points leader coming into the next race. Dylan Young, 3rd. Benjamin Miles, best day of the season so far in 4th. Cody Smart, 5th. Great day for those guys right there. They really need it. Roberto Crown Jr., 6th. Laura Chung, who really also needed a good run, 7th. Christian Vargas, 8th. Allison Rain, 9th. Eric Monaco lost that lead in the last lap. Still hung around with the top 10 there. So great effort by that 4 team to hang on for dear life and get that top 10. Stephen Colon fell to 13th. You got to feel for the guy. He really wanted that finish, but will come a little bit short for a top 10. But still good to see, though, a couple drivers who've been, doing putrid in the standings so far. Just looking really, really good. And looking through to Eric Burton completed the 20th spot right there, passing Lane Sanders. That was the only car he could pass, but hey, you do what you got to do. 24 cars finished the race. Amanda Evans, the last car to finish all together. 25th on down, all out of it. So that is it here from Daytona. Thank you guys for watching. If you like, be sure to like, comment your thoughts, subscribe, part of the channel, subscribe button down below. You've been watching production of the NNSCRA offline racing at its best. Until then, congrats to Aaron Macklin one last time in the win as the first half of the season has been complete. It's time to start the second half Wednesday. Until then, thank you guys for watching. Here come the points.